Hey guys, it's Nibzscape here, and welcome back to another episode of Mobile Moneymakers. And today I'm finally doing something. I was meant to do this last week, but the buy limits delayed it a bit. But finally going to be doing 10 hours of Blast Furnace, something that's quite low requirements and decent money. So first things first, we'll have a little look at my skills. So we're actually starting off at 86 smithing, and we're at 3,679,000. So hopefully we should see some decent XP rates, and obviously we'll track all that. But yeah, let's jump straight into the requirements. So for the requirements, there's only a few requirements you actually need. The first being 30 smithing, and this is obviously so you can create the steel bars in the first place. Other than this, you just need partial completion of the quest, the Giant Dwarf. This is obviously to gain access to the Blast Furnace. You pretty much just have to start this quest and then gain access straight away, so it's really not that hard to do. But we're going to jump into the recommended stats. So I'd highly recommend having 60 plus in smithing. If you don't have 60 smithing, you actually have to pay an additional fee to use the Blast Furnace, so this obviously negates that sort of cost. I'd also recommend using ice gloves. This gives you the ability to pick up the bars straight away without using a bucket of water. And the last thing I'd highly recommend is getting yourselves a coal bag. You get this from the Motherlode mine with 100 golden nuggets, and this basically allows you to fill up two inventories, basically one with coal and one with ore, and it's going to increase your profit massively. So I'd highly recommend the coal bag, the ice gloves, and obviously 60 plus mining is also going to benefit you massively. Okay, so obviously we got our starting supplies. So we got 750 cash, that's to run the Blast Furnace, stamina potions, that should be enough, and 54,000 of each coal and iron ore. And the total price check of the supplies comes to 14,584,000. So obviously we'll probably keep an eye on that. We'll probably just chuck everything in at the end of each hour and then minus this to work out our profit. But yeah, it should be exciting stuff, so let's jump straight into it. So a little quick tip as well for Blast Furnace is a good idea having your bank fillers all set up. This way you're not going to accidentally deposit your coal bag, and this is going to slow you down a little bit. It's going to stop any stupid mistakes. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to withdraw my 75k. So obviously it costs 75k every hour at the Blast Furnace. So if we withdraw that, so let's deposit our 75k, start the timer, and I'll see you at the 1 hour mark. So a little technique and how I do this on mobile. In the bank, I have the quantity set to all, so I just single click the iron ore. I then long tap the coal bag, and then I actually fill the coal bag from the bank screen. I find this works pretty decently. And then once I got my full inventory, I run over to the conveyor belt. You deposit the iron ore, and as long as you have the function button highlighted, like the click to drop option, all you have to do is single tap the coal bag and it will automatically empty your coal bag, and once again you just click on the conveyor belt. You then run down, collect your steel bars, and then bank, and now and again you just use a stamina potion, always keeping the stamina potion active. Okay, so we are coming up to the first hour mark now, and it was a little bit of a shaky start, to be honest. I wasted a lot of time trying to get used to well, I think I made one lot of, I made 28 iron bars for some reason, but we'll stop the timer now. We'll have a little look at the XP and the profit, and yeah, should be pretty decent, so let's jump into that. Okay, so first things first, we'll have a look at the XP, and we're now at 3,748,000, so that was an increase of 69k, so it wasn't too bad. Obviously I had a little bit of a shaky start, so hopefully we should see some better rates for the next one, but we'll do the price check as well, so we're chucking everything. And the total is 14,957,000. Obviously, minus the 14,584,000 we started off with, is a total profit of 373k. So, yeah, not too bad at all, to be honest. And hopefully we get a little bit of a better hour for the next one. But yeah, I'll see you then. So we've come to the end of another hour. I'm going to stop with the timer because obviously I can track the time with the 72k we put in. So yeah, we'll just be tracking the time with the money now. But yeah, as you can see, the time has literally just ended, and we're going to do another price check and the XP check. Okay, so for the XP, we are now on 3,821,000. So that was a much better hour. That was an increase of 73k XP, which is actually really decent XP rates for smithing. So can't complain with that. But we're going to jump in and have a little look and see how much profit we made. Okay, so if we chuck it all in, we are now at 15,349,000, so minus the starting costs. Total made so far in 2 hours is 765k, which is actually really, really good. So I can't complain with that. But I'll see you at the 3 hour mark for our next price check. So as you can see, the coins are coming to an end, and so is the hour. And so far, so good. It's pretty chill. However, you've got to keep a little close eye on. Every now and again, I forget to collect my steel bars, and then I end up making a load of iron bars, and it kind of throws you out a little bit. As you can see, I've got 100 odd iron bars there. But yeah, we're going to do our XP and price check now, and hopefully we made some decent money. Okay, so looking at our XP now, we are now at 3,894,000. So that again was another increase of 73k. So same as the last hour, even with a few mistakes. And that is pretty decent XP rates, to be honest. And hopefully we should be making some serious money, which we're going to have a little look at now. So if we chuck all the items into the price checker, it now comes to 15,760,000. So obviously minus our starting costs, that is 1,176,000 made in 3 hours, which is actually, considering the skills are pretty low, the requirements are really low, it's not too bad to do on mobile, and the money is insane. XP is decent. I can't wait to see what happens on hour 4. So as you can see, the coins are running out. Hour 4 is coming to an end. And as you can see, 108 iron bars. I made no mistakes. So hopefully the XP should reflect in that, and hopefully we made some decent money. So XP wise, we are now on 3,969,000. So yeah, as I was expecting, that was an increase of 75k. So our best hour yet. And yeah, pretty decent XP rates once again, and we'll have a little look at how much money we made. Okay, so I've chucked everything in, and we're at 15,553,000, which is actually less than we were on hour 3. So I've had a little look, and it looks like the prices of everything has crashed. So yeah, I've actually lost money this hour. Even though it was our best hour, we lost a fair bit. We're now on a total made of 969,000, which is obviously, yeah, not great. So we'll probably have a little look at that at the end. We might have to work on the costs of it, how it is now, to, work out the proper profit per hour and all that stuff. But anyway, let's deposit another 75k coins, and I'll see you at hour 5. Hopefully we've actually made some money this time. And there we go, 87 smithing coming in. That is a nice level crossed off, and yeah, I'll see you at the next price check. Okay, so we have hit the 5 hour mark, and hopefully it's been a better hour than the last one, because that price dip hit us hard. But first off, we'll have a little look at the XP. We are now on 4,034,000. So that was my worst hour yet, 65k. I think it demotivated me a little bit of that price dip. But nonetheless, we'll have a little look and see how much money we're up to now. So we are now up to 15,919,000. So far we've made 1,333,000. So yeah, pretty decent money, even with that big price dip. And we obviously lost some on that hour. It's not been too bad, and we'll obviously work out the proper profit per hour at the end of all this anyway. But I guess I'll see you at the end for the final 10-hour price check. And that is 88 smithing coming in, and literally the 10 hours is just coming to an end. So that literally, I couldn't have timed it any better. But anyway, we're gonna chuck all this in, and yeah, we'll work out all our profits and stuff and our XP per hour. So yeah, I'll see you at the GE. So our final XP is 4,386,000. So over the course of the 10 hours, we averaged just under 71k per hour, which is honestly, for skilling, not too bad at all. And this is so low level requirements. It's pretty decent XP, and hopefully the money should be pretty decent. Obviously, to work out the money, I think we're just going to chuck all the steel bars and the odd iron bar that I accidentally made. We'll chuck it all into the GE, and yeah, then minus all our costs. So obviously we sold all the steel bars, we sold all the iron bars I accidentally made, and I'm going to use the current costs of supplies, how they currently sit in the GE, and the total cost came to 9,342,000. So we're going to withdraw that now and then work out our profit. So our total profit over the 10 hours was 4,936,000. So that is actually really good considering how low a level moneymaker this is. That is very, very impressive, and yeah, I honestly can't complain of that. So we're going to jump into a little review, and we'll go over the whole process. So for the review, first things first, as always, we'll go over the profit per hour, and the profit per hour was 493,600. So honestly, I can't complain. That is absolutely insane for how low level requirements you need to do this moneymaker. That is some great money. Obviously, we'll go over the AFK rating. For this, unfortunately, I'm going to have to give it a 1 out of 5. It's not AFK at all. It's a lot of running, a lot of clicking. You're constantly banking, using stamina potions. It's pretty intense, so unfortunately, I had to lower that score. For the mobile rating, I'm going to give this a 2 out of 5. It's not the worst thing I've ever done on mobile, but it's definitely not the best. If you use my tips, obviously I had in the earlier part of this video, that's going to help you a lot, but I can't really give it any more than 2. Overall, this is an extremely decent money maker if you haven't got high enough skills to do some of the high-end level PVM content. So this is definitely going to get you started, get you some decent gear as well. So yeah, I highly recommend this, and if you want to get your smithing up as well, that doesn't hurt. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.